AM 101.7 FM WTRO.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, once again, to the home of the Wildcats. We're at Clarksville High School, and quite a few Dyer County Choctaws have made the trek down to Clarksville to check out the game. And, of course, we will not be streaming this game live tonight on our YouTube channel. We will be seeing it on a delayed basis. So for those of you tuning in here at Burke's Broadcasting, WTRO, we will remind you, we will upload it. It will be on the air tomorrow. Now, I want to remind you that our fine sponsors tonight, our kickoff is brought to you by First Choice Farm and Lawn. Our first down is all season long. It's been brought to you by Henson Insurance. Our timeouts by Bruce Hayes Communications. And a touchdown, of course, will be West Family Care Clinic. Our MVP at the end of the game will be Century Equipment. And the extra point, Solace Seamless Gutters. And I was thinking of Century Equipment when I saw the coaches behind us. They're on a scissor lift about, 35, 40 feet in the air.
Well, they're right above us.
Yes, they are.
We're on the top of the bleachers on a platform out here beside the press box, a nice air-conditioned press box right beside us, under two speakers.
Yes.
That they're turned off right now.
Yes, they have.
But a man's already asked for them to turn the speakers back on. They can't hear the PA.
Okay. Well, they may be coming back on then.
Well, Dallas is working. He can't go over there and tell them right now.
Oh, okay. Well, good job, Dallas.
So, but the Dyer County coaches are filming right behind us, above us, but behind us on the scissor lift. And when they came up, I said, your ride is here. But it's a beautiful night here, and we're outside, and it's a beautiful evening. It's not supposed to have a chance of rain, and if it starts raining.
There you go, Bubba Cobb, right there.
If it does start raining, we're going to shut down and get out of here, but it's not supposed to rain.
That's right.
But it is homecoming here at Clarksville High School. And, of course, we have a faithful group that's come over here. It's about 40 or 50 people over there in the stands right now. Of course, when the kickoff occurs in a few more minutes, there'll be some more that make the way over to the stands. It's at the concession stand and restroom facilities right now that will make it over there. And I see the cheerleaders have made it in now. So it's a long trip up here to Clarksville High School. It
certainly was. What did we say, about 140 miles or so?
No, it was a little more than that, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah. It was, we didn't check the odometer right before we got here, but it took us almost 3 hours. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it wasn't a bad drive, though.
No, not at all.
But it's 4-lane more than I thought it would be.
Dyer County Choctaws coming in with a record of 2-3. They are 0-2 here in the district. Clarksville Wildcats, they too are 2-3. They are 0-1. They have only played one district game, but of course Dyer County went down in defeat last week in a tough game at home. And that was to Clarksville Northeast.
The only regional opponent that Clarksville has played is Henry County. They got beat about the same as we did.
Okay. So it looks like these teams are pretty well matched up. And as we see the Clarksville Wildcats coming out on the field, we're going to step aside for our final 2-minute break before the kickoff, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Dyer County Choctaw Sports on 101.7 WTRO.
Electric encourages you to plant trees to shade your home and your air conditioning unit. Save money on your utility bills now and in the future. Another way to save is to purchase appliances with high Energy Guide ratings, ensuring that your appliance is hard at work to save you money. Consider a security light on your property too. These energy-saving lights can help keep you and your home safe all year long. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility, bringing you safe, reliable electricity. The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
Do you find yourself worrying about your finances more and more these days? At Security Bank, your finances are our main concern. Hi, I'm John Young, and at Security Bank, we understand how hard you work for your money, and we want to help you make the most of every penny. We're a full-service bank and provide you with checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgage options, home equity lines of credit, and much more. Come to any of our 7 convenient locations in Dyer and Gibson counties and experience banking service like you've never had before. Security Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
The best service,
The best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. In historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Welcome back to Clarksville High School, where we're about to get this game underway. We're waiting the arrival of the Clarksville team. Of course, Dyer County has not made their appearance yet. They are over on the Dyer County side. And if you are looking at our stream, which will be tape delayed tonight because of the no internet service here, so we're going to tape delay it, and you will be able to see this game in its entirety when we get it uploaded sometime during the morning tomorrow. You will be able to check it out, but you will see a lovely Dyer County crowd has made the trek down here, and more and more people are coming into the stands right now as we get ready for the kickoff. Of course, they've already come to midfield, and Dyer County
Clarksville won the toss. And they deferred, and Dyer County elected to receive. And Dyer County will be returning from our right to our left as we're sitting high on the home team side, right beside the press box on the platform at the top of the bleachers. And the Dyer County visitors stands are on the far side. And I said there's about 50 folks over there a while ago, and that's almost doubled since I said that, as more and more people have made their way into the stands. So it's a nice crowd from Dyer County that made the long trek up here. It's homecoming here at Clarksville High School, and there's a large crowd here from the home standing.
And, of course, we've got 2 homecomings in 2 games. As a matter of fact, Dyer County's homecoming will be next week. So for those of you who Dyer County alum, if you want to come from anywhere, we encourage you to come to the game next Friday night as Dyer County will be at home. And we're about ready to get this one underway. The referees are out. They are calling for the players to come out on the field. They're waiting for the band to get off. And, Bubba Cobb, what does Dyer County need to do to bounce back from last week?
They're going to have to tackle.
They're
going to have to tackle. We gave up some long plays last week because we didn't tackle their big running back. We didn't tackle some of the receivers. That big, strong quarterback they had. I didn't know how big the running back was last week, because we didn't get out on the field to compare size with him. But I talked to some people that saw him on the field level with him, and they said he was about 260.
Wow.
So he was a really big running back for them. But we've got to stop their running backs, and we've got to do we've been scoring a lot of points this year, and we need to keep doing that. And we need to make every offensive possession count for us. And kicking off for Clarksville is Caden Patterson. He's a senior, and he does their kicking and punting. And he has a high end-over-end kick that goes back into the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback automatically.
That's right.
High school football, if it goes into the end zone, it's an automatic touchback.
Caden Stafford wanted to come out with it, but he was unable to do so because the referee blew the whistle immediately. Dyer County is going to get it at the 20 or 25
20.
High school? 20?
20 in high school.
All right.
Because in college, it's the 25 now. They moved it up.
Yep, and pros, it's the 25 now.
So here, Dyer County is going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. This will be the first play of the ball game. Dyer County coming up. 2 wide receivers to the left side. They're in all white. Hand off to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try the left side. He gets outside. He gets to the 25. He goes down the sideline and runs out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And that's going to be a Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County. First play of the game. They're going to spot it right at the 30.
So they're giving him the first down, but only a 10-yard gain on the.
I thought he ran out about the 30 or 31, and they say he ran out right at the 30. So it's 1st down and 10 for Dyer County. As the first play, Jeffrey Taylor made enough for the first down. Handoff this time to the right side, and he's going to switch over to the middle as he avoided a tackle and gets up about a 3-yard pickup to the 33-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 7 for Dyer County.
Jeffrey Taylor was the workhorse last week. He did an excellent job. Finished the night with 166 yards. Nope, that was Crockett County. I'm sorry.
Bo Garner, the quarterback for Dyer County. Over here on the left side, we have lined up Bryce Capps. Bryce had a really good ball game last year. Caden Stafford, wing back, goes in motion from the left to the right. A bad snap, and Jeffrey Taylor catches it, and he's going to lose back to about the 29-yard line. Bo Garner could not handle the snap.
Well, Jeffrey Taylor bailed him out right there. It came off to his right toward Jeffrey Taylor. He turned around and goes back and gets it, and just did the best he could with it right there. So he saved the turnover right there.
Up to about the 30-yard line, so it's going to be 3rd down and 10 as we lost 3 yards on play. Deion Thompson spread out wide to the right side. They pause, look over to the bench, get another play, look at the wristband. And now they're ready to play. Garner rolling to the right side, gets it out to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor catches the ball at the 30. He fights up to the 35-yard line, gets across the 35 to about the 36-yard line. But he's going to bring out a 4th down and about 4 yards to go.
Actually, they're not giving him a very generous spot at all, only 5 yards on that.
I was watching the official on this side, and I thought he was lining up about the 36, and they brought it back to the 35. So 2-yard pickup on the play up to the 35 brings up 4th down and 5. 9:54 left in the first quarter, no score. Caden Stafford back to punt for Dyer County. Low snap. He gets it away. It's a short end-over-end kick, but it get a good Dyer County bounce, and it's going to roll down inside the 35-yard line. And it's going to be blown dead. What about the 32-yard line? So it turned out to be a pretty decent kick.
So Dyer County on their drive was ended up being 5 plays. They did get a 1st down on that 10-yard run by Jeffrey Taylor on the first play from scrimmage, but then 3 and out as Dyer County will now go on defense. And you mentioned at the beginning of the game, what did they need to do better this game is tackle. We're going to get an opportunity to see that right now.
And it looks like Ford Cooper coming out starting quarterback. He's a junior. He was hurt a lot of last year, and they thought the senior quarterback, Skylar Lunar, might be starting. But instead, the Cooper, he hands off to the man in motion coming over from the left to the right. And who is that? Was that Ramos?
Ramos, okay. And he was tackled, yes, by number 34. That was Evan Thomas, the junior linebacker, made the tackle for Dyer County.
Pick up about 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 for the Wildcats from Clarksville.
Dyer County almost jumped off sides there.
Ford Cooper, the quarterback. He's in the shotgun formation, man in motion. Fake it to the first man, pitch back to the second man outside, and that's going to be Watch. And he's off to the races down the left sideline, and he's going to go all the way as he goes in from, what about
their own 38-yard line.
So a long touchdown run by Joseph Watch, as Joseph Watch took the pitch on the left side and ran down the sideline and all the way now, raced everybody for Dyer County into the end zone. That's a quick 6 for Clarksville as they go on top 6-0 with the extra point coming up by Patterson. And that was a quick pitch and a quick touchdown. As he got outside, he's a lot quicker than anybody we have, it looks like. Well, I'll tell you what, this region where we play in, we have seen some really fast backs. The kick is up, and the kick is plenty long as it goes down the concession stand area, and it is good. So with 8:50 remaining in the 8:50 remaining in the first quarter, the score is now Clarksville 7, Dyer County nothing. Let's take a 30-second break. Reminding you, this is WTRO, Dyer County Choctaw football.
Are your children carrying backpacks at school that feel like a small elephant, playing video games slouched over, and head down at their phones always? If you said yes, your child may be in danger of developing what is called forward head posture. Untreated, continued lack of neck and head posture can lead to many chronic medical conditions. So don't be forward. Sit back in the fact that Dr. Co can align and educate you and your child towards a healthier future. Cole Chiropractic, located at 417 Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, or visit them online at colechiro.com.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 101.7 FM, WTRO.
Well, just like that, 7-0 after the the Joshua Watch 62-yard run. Point after try was good, and Dyer County will now go back on offense.
And this time we take the kickoff about the 2-yard line, and Caden Stafford gets it all the way across the 15 up, and he's going to be tackled short of the 20. Let's wait and see where they spot it. But it's going to be quite a bit short of the 20, about the, looks like 18-yard line. So Caden took it about the 2-yard line and got it up to the 18-yard line. Be first down and 10 for Dyer County at that point. Once again, Bo Garner at quarterback. Split out wide to the right. Deion Thompson over here to the left is Bryce Capps. Bo Garner rolling to the right side. Stops, pulls it down, looks downfield, throws it downfield, and it's going to be incomplete as he makes the pass out there short of the 30-yard line, but it's incomplete. Brings up second down and 10. And that's our first pass attempt for the night.
That pass was intended for Hunter Taylor, number 6, the senior.
Second down and 10. Handoff this time to Jeffrey Taylor. He's going to try the left side once again. He gets up across the 20, gets up to the 25, 26, and driven out of bounds as he did a really good job trying to pick up that first down. But he's going to be a little short, it looks like. Let's see where they bring it in to spot it. Of course, we can't see where he goes out of bounds on the sideline. The Clarksville has a very large team dressed out, and they've got the sideline where we can't see the sideline. They're going to spot the ball about the 27-yard line. So third down and 2 for Dyer County. And once again, Dyer County lines up in the shotgun formation. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield along with Garner. Garner takes a snap. Looks like he wants to hand off. Bo Garner's going to roll to the right side. He's going to be thrown for a loss. Back him.
Not sure what that was. It never developed. I don't know if he was going to pass it or intended to run it, but he sure ran out there awful tentatively to.
Well, he looked like he wanted to hand it off there to the running back, and the running back wasn't there. And so he kept it and went around to the right side and gave ground and finally was thrown for a loss. And the ball is spotted at the 20-yard line. So it brings up fourth down to about 8 yards to go for Dyer County. 7:25 remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County trading 7-0. Caden Stafford back to punt. They one man deep about the 45-yard line. Low punt. Once again gets a good Dyer County roll, and it's going to roll down inside Clarksville territory and going to be down about the 44-yard line of Clarksville. And I'm glad because Josh Watch was back there to return the punt, and we don't want him to touch the ball in the open field.
That is correct.
He's a dangerous, dangerous man. You know, every team we've played from this region has some really quick ball players.
That's right, and Clarksville is no exception to that one.
Josh Watch is 5'11", 170 pounds.
And Jaden Ramos is also checked in, number 25 in the backfield. And number 26, Malik Santiago.
Now, they run a spread offense similar to Dyer County. They have 2 wide receivers to the left and to the right. He's going to hand it off to the first man through, and he's going to be taken down quick.
And Dyer County collapsed on defense. That is correct, but led by number 56. That is Riley Mansell.
That was Ramos, and we have a player.
That's number 76. That's Alex Tharp, the junior outside linebacker. He
had his helmet off, and he's going off under his own power.
Yep. Leanne came out to get him, and
when you lose your helmet, you're going to have to set for play anyway. So, but they've got the teams over to the side. I don't know with the humidity tonight, they'll let them take a little break real quick.
All right.
I didn't see a timeout called on the team.
I didn't either. They're calling them back out. I think that was just for an injury, and they're taking their time getting back out there. So
well, and they've changed quarterbacks. Skylar Luna is out at quarterback now, and he was out on the last play. But so they started out the first series with the junior quarterback, and now they've gone to the senior quarterback, Skylar Luna, and they've got double 2 wide receivers each side. Go back to pass, throws it across the middle, and it's going to be complete. They caught it about the 25-yard line. He's going to go in untouched.
And what was his number? Did you catch it?
I didn't catch his number. Was it 84? I couldn't tell. No, it's not 84. But he ran all the way down to the homecoming tent.
Yes, he did.
And if he'd come back, we'd see him.
Malik Santiago, number 26.
The PA announcer was paying attention for us. Santiago, a quick touchdown strike. That didn't take them long to score 2 touchdowns. The kick by Patterson is once again plenty long, and the extra point attempt is good. So with 6:30 left in the first quarter, Clarksville is 14, Dyer County nothing. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Onion rings have been a classic duo for years, almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say, like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and. With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's. Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part. Seriously, can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's. That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Well, with 6:30 to go in the first, and only 4 plays from scrimmage and 2 touchdowns for the Clarksville High School Wildcats.
Oh, no, we got a penalty on the play, or on the.
That was on us. It looks like
they're gonna march it off to the 45-yard line of Dyer County, kicking off, and Patterson doesn't need any help. He's been kicking it into the end zone the first kick, and the second kick he kicked it to the 2-yard line. So now they're kicking off from the Dyer County 45. So if he kicks it, it's going to go way out of the end zone. Let's see if they do something different since they're in such good field position. They kick off, and he's going to kick it, and it's
field goal. They get 3 for that?
It went through. It went through the goalpost from the 45-yard line. So goodness gracious. That would have been
good.
That would have been good from 45 yards out as he went through the uprights on the kickoff. But it's still 14-0. Dyer County will take possession once again at their own 20-yard line. So not very good field position, and we were not able to move it at all on the last possession. We gained a first down on the first series, but after that, no good. This time we throw it out, and Bo Garner threw a good pass. It looked like it was to Stafford?
That was Aaron Whittle.
Whittle.
And he just let him a little too far. Yeah, went through his hands.
So it's an incomplete pass. I thought he was going to pick that one off and pick up a few yards on the play, but incomplete.
Garner 1 for 3 for 6 yards so far tonight.
2nd down and 10 for Dyer County. We're going to have trips to the left side this time. As Deion Thompson comes this side, we're going to throw it over to Deion. No, Deion, he gets it. He makes a stutter step, makes a few people miss him, and then he's going to be stopped at the 25-yard line. Knocked out of bounds. So picked up 5 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for Dyer County.
Clarksville doing an excellent job of gang tackling.
Well, they're quick.
Showing their lateral speed as well.
Well, their secondary reacts well to the ball. They've got a couple good-sized linemen up front. Let's see, about 6'6" over on the left side. Back to pass once again, looking over to the right side, going to throw it over to Gardner. It's complete, and he struggles to get back to the 25 and up to the 26-yard line. So pick up.
Flag is down, it looks like. I'm not sure what it was for, but if it is on the Wildcats, because there was no Dyer County players over there, so it could be a face mask of some sort. Or
face mask against Clarksville.
Well, yeah.
So it's going to be marched off, and we're going to pick up a Henson Insurance 1st down. It'll be the 2nd one of the game. And then big kid that was lined up on the left tackle a while ago was Khalil Smith. And, of course, we don't have their weights and sizes, but he's about 6'6" or taller.
He's a big young man.
Yeah, and good size. And they brought in another guy about the same size, take his place. Maybe just a little taller and a little heavier. 1st down and 10 for Dyer County. High formation, handoff Jeffrey Taylor. He cut right up the middle, breaks off to the left side, and he's going to be gang tackled as he gets up to about the 32-yard line. So it's going to bring up 2nd down, and they're going to say he picked up 3 yards up to the 34-yard line.
Got 21 yards on 5 carries, Jeffrey Taylor.
Second down and 7 for Dyer County. We go to 2 wide receivers to each side. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield, right beside Gardner. Gardner back to pass. He throws it over to Bryce Capps. Bryce Capps catches it. He's up to the 40, 45, and gets close to the 50-yard line before he's taken out of bounds. And they're going to put it right at the 50-yard line, looks like. So it's going to be another Brian Henson Insurance Company first down as Dyer County moves the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Dyer County trailing in the ball game, 14-0. 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. Bo Garner walking over to the side to get a better look at what the play call is. Lining up right halfback is Hunter Taylor. One wide receiver to each side. Garner has the ball, gives it to Taylor. He gets up to 50, stutter steps, brings it back, gets across to the 45, and up to about the 43-yard line as Jeffrey Taylor. Oh, that's not Taylor. That's Wales.
That was 33.
Wales.
That was
Wales.
Yeah. LeQuentin Wells.
Wales did a good job of going into the hole, nothing there, backing it out, and goes outside and picks up. They're going to spot it at the 44-yard line. So about a 6-yard pickup for Dyer County and Wales. Be 2nd down and 4.
Jeffrey Taylor's back in there now.
Yeah, and Wales and Taylor, very similar running backs. Look like. Garner back to pass, throws it down the middle, caught it at the 38-yard line, and gets across inside the 30 for another Henson Insurance first down.
That was Nick Butler on the reception.
A nice job that time as Butler looked like what button hook or what it used to be, and just turned around, sat down, and ball was there. Looked it in, turned, and picked up, about 8 or 9 yards after the catch. First down for Dyer County as they're moving now. Ball at the Clarksville 26-yard line. First down and 10. 3:24 remaining in the first quarter. Pitch this time to Jeffrey Taylor, left side. He cuts it inside, gets across the 25 to the 20, cuts back outside. Nice move, Jeffrey Taylor. He gets inside the 5. He's down to the goal line. Touchdown, Jeffrey Taylor and Dyer County Choctaws. Nice run that time by Jeffrey Taylor, Chuck, as he made several moves. He started out to the left, cut back across the middle, cut back again, and fought hard and got into the end zone. Nice touchdown run by Jeffrey Taylor. Puts the Choctaws on the scoreboard. So that was a West Family Care Clinic touchdown and in for the extra point. As we can wait for Trent Uhas. It's plenty long and it's plenty good. So the solid seamless gutters extra point was good for Dyer County. So it now cuts that lead to 14-7 with 3:11 remaining in the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
This is Patrick Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in Newburgh. As a graduate of Dyer County High School, I am proud of the tradition that comes with being a Choctaw. Like being a Choctaw, we at Johnson Williams Funeral Home are proud of our tradition of serving our friends and neighbors for 60 years. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, the funeral home that cares, and proud to support Dyer County athletics. Go Choctaws.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Well, with 3 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the first quarter, that was a confidence builder for the Choctaws right there as they drove the ball down and capped off with a Jeffrey Taylor 26-yard run for a touchdown.
Nice offensive series for the Dyer County Choctaws. Now we're having a first choice farm and long kickoff. And Trent Uhas preparing to kick off for Dyer County. And, of course, they have some speedsters in the backfield. Trent approaches, kicks it off. It's a short end-over-end kick. It's going to bounce at the 30-yard line and just fairly goes out of bounds. So Dyer County was going to have a chance to recover it before it finally went out of bounds. Free kickoff, free ball on the kickoff, and we look for it. So they threw the flag, which is a procedure penalty against Dyer County for the kickoff going out of bounds.
So now in the puts them at 35, right?
Right.
All right.
In the pro game the other night, they had one go out of bounds, and it was a unique situation, and they got it further upfield. All right, once again, let's see who quarterback this. Ford Cooper, the quarterback this possession for Clarksville. They have two wide receivers split to each side.
He's got a 55-yard touchdown pass already.
Fake handoff, pass it out to number 25, Ramos, and he's going to be brought down after enough for the first down. And those guys are scary when they get the ball.
Certainly do.
Ramos is 5'10", 175 pounds, but they pick up down to the 47-yard line, first down and 10 for Clarksville. And if they keep this pace up, they might gain 1,000 yards tonight. First down and 10 as they're at their own 47-yard line. Loose football, and the quarterback brings it back down and gets up across the 50-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup on a bad snap and did not control it very well. And that was Luna that came in for that play, and he took it right up the middle. But he's holding his hand behind him. Cooper back in at quarterback, and they jerk, but we don't move all sides. Now they're in a pistol formation with Ford Cooper handing out, fake the handoff to the first man, and pitch back to the second man. And as Ramos runs over one of our, that's Santiago once again, Malik Santiago. That 25 and 26 are hard to determine for me. That was Santiago, and they pick up another first down to the Dyer County 39-yard line, first down and 10. And they do a lot of moist inflection, and Dyer County's come close to moving once again. This time, quarterback hands off the first man through, and he's going to be stopped as he picks up a few yards inside. Seth Phillips on the carry that time as fullback. And now they split watch way out to the left side. Phillips running back alongside the quarterback, Luna. Luna pulls it back, passes it out to the left side. And if we can get him there, we do, as he gets across the 35-yard line. Kyle Buck, senior receiver, and he's brought down after a few yards pickup. It's going to bring up third down and about 5 yards to go for Clarksville. 1:37 remaining in the first quarter. Dyer County trailing 14-7. Hands off right up the middle, and he's going to be awful close to the first down as he just powered his way through. And that was Seth Phillips. Seth Phillips right up to the 29-yard line, enough for the first down for Clarksville, as they use a lot of people running the football.
Certainly do, and keeping Dyer County on their heels a bit.
And Dyer County is still jumping. They're not breaking the plane. They're not making contact, but they're jumping off the quarterback's bark. I don't know what he's doing. But the quarterback now is Ford Cooper. And they're going to have an end around, come back, and it's going to be handoff to Watch. And Watch is stopped as he gets up to the 26-yard line of Dyer County. At that time, we did a good job coming up and making the stop in on this tackle that time was Adam Williams.
He's got 66 yards on only 2 carries, Joshua Watch.
They're quick.
Yes, they are. He has a touchdown as well.
I don't think we've seen as much quickness in the other region as we have in this one. Second down and about 7. And this time the quarterback Luna is going to keep it, go to the left side. He picks up across the 20 down to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And that's going to be enough for the first down as they need to get to the 20 or across the 20. But they have a player down on the ground. And that's Jason Eaton, it looks like. Big sophomore. And he gets up. He's trying to get him up, but he's still down. So they're going to take a timeout. And go to the sides. And let's take a timeout ourselves. 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Sneeze, but then that feeling goes away. Break out the Pepsi. When your parents join your favorite social media platform but don't send you a friend request. Break out the Pepsi. When you're trying to impress your coworkers while in Paris and you order une baguette à jambon and the waiter actually brings you une baguette à jambon.
Sors la Pepsi. That's French for break out the Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Berg's Beverage, your locally owned hometown Dr. Pepper Pepsi bottler for over 80 years.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Welcome back. What is that, 22 seconds over there? I can't hardly see the clock.
Was a decimal in there? Not
2.2 seconds, 14-7 your score. We're about ready to wrap up the first quarter of play as Dyer County trails at 14-7. And we still have a player down on the field. I didn't quite catch his number, but it is a Clarksville player.
I believe it's 71.
Was it?
And that'd be Jason Eaton. I tell you what, when we go on the road, sometimes we really find great hospitality.
Yes, we do.
And sometimes it makes you real proud of being from Dyer County and what we have back at Dyer County and the hospitality they show towards visitors and try to be friendly and helpful and really makes you appreciate it.
Yes, it does.
But Eaton's coming off under his own power. He's got his knee pad up a little bit, like maybe it was his left knee. We'll see. And that's the end of the first quarter as the clock was stopped for an injury timeout, and its clock started when they were ready to play. So that is the end of the first quarter. Dyer County trailing 14-7. So let's take a 1-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Only is McDonald's crispy 20-piece chicken McNuggets, only $5, but they're dropping. New heat, new heat, new heat, new heat. Introducing the limited edition Sriracha Mac Sauce for those who like to turn it up. Get a 20-piece chicken McNuggets for $5 to dip into our spicy Sriracha Mac Sauce. You'll love it so much, you'll want to try it on our new signature Sriracha sandwich. Woo! It's lit! Only at McDonald's. Limited time only at participating McDonald's. Cannot be combined with any other offer or any combo meal.
Save money and plant a tree. Dyersburg Electric encourages you to plant trees to shade your home and your air conditioning unit. Save money on your utility bills now and in the future. Another way to save is to purchase appliances with high Energy Guide ratings, ensuring that your appliance is hard at work to save you money. Consider a security light on your property too. These energy-saving lights can help keep you and your home safe all year long. Dyersburg Electric, your hometown utility, bringing you safe, reliable electricity.
Welcome back as we're about ready to get the second quarter underway.
And they have an unbalanced line to the left, and they're going to hand it off to the left side, and that's going to be number 25, Ramos, and he's going to dance around, prance around, and get inside the 5-yard line. And that's going to be enough for the first down, as it's going to be first down and goal. And the first play of the second quarter, the quarterback that time was Cooper, and he hands off Ramos, and he tries the left side and does a good job of getting right inside the 5-yard line. First down and goal from the 4. And now the Skylar Luna, the quarterback, he gives it outside to Watch, and Watch is going to be caught and thrown for a loss on the play, as we did a great job of coming up. So it's going to bring up second down and goal.
It seems like that misdirection is what is confusing Dyer County a little bit defensively. If they give it to the first man, Dyer County has shown time and time again that they will make the stop.
And it's moved over to the right hash mark, and they have two wide receivers over here to the right side, one way about 10 yards from the sideline. And they're going to stop back and fake it, hand it off to the first man through and fake the pass out here. And he's going to be short of the goal line. Maybe a yard short, third down and goal. Ramos had it once again. And that was a good ball handling, because he handed out and brought his hand up to fake the pass out here wide, as they had two wide receivers to the left side.
Boy, it's only the length of the football away from the goal line.
Let's see what they're going to do here. He's going to hand it off right up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. And the handoff, was that 25 or 26?
That's Ramos.
Ramos, number 25. Jaden Ramos scores from 1 yard out. with 10:35 remaining in the first half. Dyer County now trails 20-7 with Caden Patterson in to attempt the extra point. And Patterson is a strong kicker. That's the best kicker I've seen in a long time in high school football. This time it's up. Goodness gracious, that went through the pine trees behind the goal post and behind the field. So it makes it 21-7, Clarksville over Dyer County. Let's take another 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
The city of New Bern wishes the best of luck to the Dyer County Choctaws this football season. New Bern has the best of both worlds, an amazing high school with smart, talented students, and an historic downtown with a variety of shops and businesses that keep New Bern thriving. Don't forget to stop and visit the historic train depot right in the heart of the city. Take a walk or catch a ball game at Oakview Park, or just take the kids to play. The city of New Bern, a great place to call home. Go Choctaws!
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 101.7 FM, WTRO.
Well, Dyer County is going to go back on offense as Bubba Cobb had a little excitement here.
My chair slipped, and that had been a long fall.
That sure would have.
But Dallas would have taken over play-by-play and would have been all right.
Yeah, that's right.
So fixing to have a first-choice farm and lawn kickoff from Caden Patterson. As I was saying, he's one of the best high school kickers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The only other ones come close are probably play major college. Ball comes down, takes it by Stafford at the 5, and he's up to the 20 and across the 25, and that's going to be taken down there. But a good return that time. As he brought the ball back up the middle, that's Caden Stafford. Good return for Dyer County. And we're going to have the ball at our own. We're going to spot it. They're going to spot it across
just
the 25.
Outside the 25, yeah. I do believe.
Well, just say 25, but well, no, they did spot it about the 26, so we'll take it. First down and 10 for Dyer County. As we need to get, we don't want to get in the trade out here. Bo Garner back to pass, flips over to the left side. It gets to Jeffrey Taylor, and it's going to be thrown for a loss. Taylor catches the ball, but he doesn't get back up the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a loss.
Well, about a yard, maybe?
Yeah, they hadn't moved the sticks yet. Now they finally moved the sticks a couple feet, but we'll say 1 yard. Loss of 1, be second down and 11 for Dyer County. Trying to get everybody straight. Wide receiver to each side. Jeffrey Taylor in the backfield along with Bo Garner. Back to pass. Hands off on a little draw to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor gets up past the line of scrimmage, up to across the 30, and going to be brought down. Nice run that time by Jeffrey Taylor.
He's got 60 yards on 8 carries.
Brings up third down and about 4 yards to go, about 5 yards to go for Dyer County as they spot the ball about the 32-yard line. So with clock running, 9:06 remaining in the first half. Dyer County trailing 21-7. Bo Garner in a pistol formation. Brings the tight end in. One wide receiver to each side, and we call a timeout. So we have a Bruce Hayes Communications timeout on the field. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Worrying about your finances more and more these days? At Security Bank, your finances are our main concern. Hi, I'm John Young, and at Security Bank, we understand how hard you work for your money, and we want to help you make the most of every penny. We're a full-service bank that can provide you with checking and savings accounts, loans, mortgage options, home equity lines of credit, and much more. Come to any of our 7 convenient locations in Dyer and Gibson counties and experience banking service like you've never had before. Security Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 101.7 FM, WTRO.
Well, Dyer County trails it 21-7, and we have, 8:53 to go here in the first half of play.
And we're looking over the Dyer County crowd, a really good crowd considering the distance we came. I'm real pleased with the crowd. Bo Garner back to pass. Passes out the right side. It's complete to the 30, across the 35, the 40. Is that Caden Stafford?
Caden Stafford runs it out of bounds at about the 44, 43-yard line.
So enough for a Henson Insurance first down. So Dyer County has moved the ball some in the game tonight. Spotted at the 43-yard line. First down and 10 for Dyer County. As it goes back to before the game, we said we needed to tackle. We haven't tackled them much.
No, but we're getting something working on offense right here.
Trips on the left side this time. Running back to pass, looking downfield. He's going to pass it over to the left side. It's complete about the 45-yard line, and it gets all the way across the 50 to the Clarksville 45. He's going to be taken down inside the 45.
At Caden Stafford again.
So another Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County as we get into Clarksville territory. And it's going to be spotted, at the 42-yard line, I believe, as they bring it in. Dyer County up the line of scrimmage. Quick pitch this time to the right side. We're going to make a cut inside. Jeffrey Taylor makes a cut at the 40, and he cuts again to get to the 35. And he ran a lot to pick up those 8 yards, 7 yards.
He had to do a lot of cuts.
Yes, he did. He's making folks miss him.
Yes, he is. He's got 67 yards on 9 carries.
When he's got a little few steps on him, he's made people miss. When they get him in the backfield, that's when we lost yardage on his possessions. But he's done an excellent job running the football tonight. Second down and 3. Pass over to the right side, complete at the 25, the 35, across the 30, down inside the 25. And that was number 23. That's Nick Butler.
That actually looked 21, Garrett Sawyer.
Oh, was it? Was it
yes.
21? Okay.
Yes.
Garrett Sawyer. Nice catch, Sawyer, as he did a good job catching the ball, and then an even better job running with it after the catch. That was 21 Sawyer. So another Henson Insurance first down for Dyer County.
That's 7.
And
4 of them on this drive.
As we have the ball down at the Clarksville 21-yard line. First down and 10. Dyer County driving. Handoff once again, the running back, and he's going to try the right side, and there's nothing there. Jeffrey Taylor went down. Whistle didn't blow, and he gets back up to the 20-yard line.
Well, he actually sat on the would-be tackler and did not make contact with the ground, so they let him go.
He was still there, and that's the way Memphis beat Tennessee several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Running back Cobb, Tennessee thought he was down, and he wasn't. No whistle. And that's what happened to Jeffrey Taylor that time. He wasn't down, so he rolled up, no whistle. He kept running, got back. He was thrown for a loss, and as it turned out, he picked up a couple yards on the play. So second down and 8 for Dyer County. This time Garner's going to roll to the left side, pass out to the left flat. Jeffrey Taylor has it, and he's going to be pick up.
It's Nick Butler, actually.
Oh, was it Butler? I
Yeah.
can't see those numbers over there. Okay, Nick Butler, I gave him credit for a pass a while ago. You're watching the monitor. You can see the numbers better on that.
That's right.
But we pick up down 1 yard short of the first down. Third down and 1 for Dyer County. As we have the ball now at the 13-yard line of Clarksville. And everybody looking to the sideline to see what the coaches are called. They're coming from right behind us. And they go to Coach Whittle. Oh, and there's a whistle on the play, and we have a pass play, and that was going to work. Clarksville takes a timeout. So with
that is their second.
Bruce Hayes communication timeout. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. We make sure you get what you need. Your satisfaction is guaranteed.
The best service,
the best price. Folks who really treat you nice. Yates General Appliance and Furniture Company. In historic downtown Dyersburg since 1947.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Dyer County trails at 21-7, but are moving the football. They are in the red zone of the Clarksville Wildcats, and Bubba Cobb like to punch one in here.
Well, yeah, it's third down about 2 from the 13-yard line. Garner gets the snap, hands off to Jeffrey Taylor. Jeffrey Taylor's going to get enough for the first down, it looks like, as he goes right up the middle and inside the 10-yard line, and that's going to be enough for a Henson Insurance first down as we're moving it downfield.
That's the 8th first down, 5 of them on this drive.
Dyer County trailing 21-7. 5:48 remaining in the first half. Dyer County looking to the sideline. One wide receiver to each side. Running back, Jeffrey Taylor right behind Garner. He gets a handoff. He's going to stutter step. Gets across the line of scrimmage. And let's see whether they're going to give him his forward progress.
Tell you what, I don't know if this is in the playbook, but as soon as they hand it to Jeffrey Taylor, what was that where you throw it back to the quarterback? Is that the flea flicker?
Flea flicker,
Throw it back to him, and you got people wide open downfield because when they hand it off to Jeffrey Taylor, the defense collapses right on him, and everybody lets their man go.
Ball is second down and gold, and is spotted, what, about the 6-yard line. High snap, hand off Jeffrey Taylor, and he's going to be hit in the backfield and thrown for a loss. We didn't have any blocking up front that time. I hate to talk ugly about the line, but because they've done such a good job at times tonight. At that time, we didn't have any running room at all. A loss of the play back to about the 10-yard line, so it's going to bring up third down and gold. I think the ball was spotted down about the 9. It's third down and gold from the 9. Dyer County trips to the right side. Garner rolling to the right side, looking downfield, throws it at the goal line, and it's going to be incomplete. Garner went down, the receiver went down, everybody went down, and nobody caught the ball. A good defensive effort that time by the Clarksville defender.
Pass was intended for Hunter Taylor.
And Taylor tried, but he couldn't bring it in. The contact just as the ball arrived. A good timing by the defense.
It's going to depend on Trent Uhas.
Uhas coming in to attempt the field goal. The ball is going to be spotted at the 16-yard line, so it's going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Flag down. And who's they going to call it on?
On Dyer County. He pointed,
I
but
pointed back
sure.
to Dyer County. Let's see what. Oh, yeah. False start, Dyer County. So that bring it back 5 yards. And that would
make it a 31-yard field goal
attempt. So let's see what kind of leg Trent has tonight. 4:15 remaining in the first half.
Normally it's pretty good.
Dyer County trailing 21-7. Ball is going to be spotted at the 21-yard line, so it'll be a 31-yard attempt. And another flag down.
It's going the other way this time. That should be on them.
Encroachment, so it's going to be 5 yards going back the other way. So we're going to try.
So it's going to be a 26-yarder again.
So it went from a 26 to a 31 to a 26 again. Fourth down.
They said unsportsmanlike conduct. So if that's going to put the offense back on because that's an automatic first down. It is.
They gave first down.
That's right. So that is another Brian Henson first down.
I thought they were going to call encroachment.
Well, that's what I thought too.
So it's going to be first down and 10 for Dyer County. I just assumed encroachment.
Well, I saw that guy darting in from the middle of the line trying to encourage the Dyer County player to move. But instead of calling it encroachment.
Now, they're going
Coach is wanting an explanation, and the referee tells him.
And they've still got they've got it flipped over to the fourth down.
Fourth down still?
Yeah.
That should be an automatic first down, should it not? Yep,
Well,
that's what I thought.
But
timeout, Dyer County.
But they've still got fourth down on the marker over there. And Dyer County takes a Bruce Hayes communication timeout. So let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Backpacks at school that feel like a small elephant, playing video games slouched over, and head down at their phones always. If you said yes, your child may be in danger of developing what is called forward head posture. Untreated, continued lack of neck and head posture can lead to many chronic medical conditions. So don't be forward. Sit back in the fact that Dr. Co can align and educate you and your child towards a healthier future. Cole Chiropractic, located at 417 Troy Avenue, Dyersburg, or visit them online at colechiro.com.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Well, now they're back to fourth down again.
Fourth down and goal from the 6-yard line.
Dyer County staying on the field with the offense.
And we've got trips on the right side. And let's see if we're going to. And he's saying start the clock or reset the clock, the play clock. Jeffrey Taylor lined up to the right side. We're going to back to pass. Going to throw it across the middle, and it's incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah, that incomplete. It's going to ball's going to be turned over on downs. Clarksville going to have the ball at their own 6-yard line. Dyer County had a great opportunity to score that time and got inside the 10 and just couldn't push it across. But they moved the ball, moved it smartly against Clarksville. But Clarksville going to take over with 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first half, leading in the ball game 21-7. And we need to stop them. We'd like to get a turnover here. Get that possession again and see if we get something out of it this time. They have 2 men moving that time. And flag should go down, and it did. They're going to get up to the 15-yard line, but that's going to come back because they had 2 men in motion at the same time, and you just can't do that.
No, you can't.
So running ball was Malik Santiago, but they had 2 men in motion, and that's going to be
procedure. Half the distance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or are we going to decline it?
It's a. Oh well, I'd take that.
I would definitely take it. Yeah.
Ball went over on downs, went over on downs to them. And it should be half the distance to the goal.
Should mark it off from the 7, so it'll put it at about, the 4, 3.5, roughly?
Inside the 5 somewhere. So they're going to move it back to about the 4-yard line. So it's going to be first down and about 14 yards to go for the first down for Clarksville, as they have 2 wide receivers to each side. And the wide side of the field, they spread them way out. They spread the field out. This time Skylar Luna brings it over and passes it over to the left side to one of those people lined up, and that's Josh Watch, and he's going to be driven out of bounds as he picks up close to the first down. He's going to be driven out of bounds at the 17-yard line, and he had to get up to close to the 19-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down and about a yard.
Was that Ford or Luna that threw that? Skylar Luna?
Luna. And then Ford is quarterback this time. This time he fakes a handoff. He keeps it, and we got a flag on the field as he gets up across the 35-yard line. Flag was thrown, and where that flag is usually thrown from, it's usually a holding or blocking the back. So let's see, as what the referee says. We got an illegal use of the hands, so it's going to be brought back.
Now, is that taken from the spot of the foul, or
yes.
is that taken? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's way back here at the 24-yard line.
Yes.
Then.
It was plenty of yardage for the first down, but that's going to be brought back. And it's going to be brought back to about the 12-yard line.
3 penalties for 30 yards.
So
penalties on Clarksville Wildcats.
So it's going to be second down still. And this time it's going to be about 4 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 13.
And Dyer County jumps off sides again, so that's going to.
This time, he's been jumping quite a bit tonight, and this time he actually made contact and broke the plane. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty, which is enough for a first down for Clarksville. 3:15 remaining in the first half.
40 yards on 4 penalties for Dyer County.
Dyer County trailing 21-7 as they have 2 wide receivers split up way out here to the left side. Quarterback fakes the handoff, and it's Skylar Luna as he keeps it off right tackle. Picks up about 4 yards on the play. Make it 5.
He's got 19 yards on 4 carries.
As the ball is now spotted at the Clarksville 23-yard line. 2:44 remaining in the first half. One running back in the backfield along with Luna as he's going to fake it and keep it himself, try to go around right side, and he's going to be driven out of bounds as he gets enough for the first down.
It's only their 6th first down, but they haven't needed many.
No. Well, they picked up first downs when they didn't score. When they've scored, the first 2 touchdowns were a large strike.
Yep, 62-yard run and a 55-yard pass.
First down and 10. And the ball is spotted at the 31-yard line. Man in motion. They're coming to the left side, and they hand off to Santiago. And he's going to be tackled back at the 36-yard line. Good tackle that time. Scotty Dillard on the stop for Dyer County. Did a good job coming up. Picked up 7 yards on the play, though. And we have Ford Cooper once again at quarterback. They swap. They don't necessarily swap at the possessions. They do it down to down. And once again, they have 2 men in motion, but I don't think it matters. Watch has the ball this time, cuts up the right side. Going to have enough for the first down. And that time they didn't throw the flag, but there's a lot of quick movement there. And they get it up to the 44-yard line. First down and 10. 1:50 remaining in the first half. Dyer County trying to get fresh personnel on the field. Wide receivers each side. This time Luna back to pass. He looks, nothing there. He pulls it down. He's going to try it up the middle, and he's going to get across the 50-yard line into Dyer County territory. And he's going to get out of bounds, but he's got enough. It looks like it's going to be close to the first down. They're going to spot it right at the first down marker.
38 yards on 6 carries, Skylar Luna.
They're going to give him the first down. It's 1st and 10 for Clarksville as they moved it downfield very quickly.
Now they have 8.
And then Cooper comes in at quarterback on this play. Luna carried it last time. Now Cooper comes in at quarterback. Once again, a shotgun formation. Hand off to the running back, and we have a flag down. Procedure penalty is going to be called against Clarksville. They have people moving real close to the snap.
Well, yeah, and like you say, they've had a couple of people moving a couple of times there. Of course, most times they've caught it, but a couple of times they haven't. But they got their good eye on it now.
Well, when you're as quick as they are and it's close to the snap, sometimes they don't catch it as much. But a 5-yard penalty brings it back. First down and 15 as the ball spotted back in Dyer County territory. And they do a couple fakes. They've got men downfield. They're going to just throw it away. Got a little pressure as he's rolling out to the right side, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Clock ran down to 1:05 left in the first half. Dyer County trailing Clarksville 21-7. As last week we played Northeast, this week we played Clarksville, and next week we play Clarksville Northwest. So
flag down again, it looks like. Got some laundry over there.
That's in the backfield.
It's going to be a hold probably.
Usually where you can tell a lot of where the flag is
from.
Call
it intentional grounding, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, loss of down.
Yeah.
That's what he signaled. Is he going to signal it again? They're talking.
Well, they're discussing something. Well, the white cap is talking it over with 2 of the other officials. But the ball has been moved back to the 44-yard line of Clarksville. Intentional grounding.
That's it.
Loss of down. Okay. So it is a loss of down. As he was pressured, he just threw it away, threw it into the sideline. And you don't have, in high school, you can't just run out of your pocket and throw it away.
Well, and now it's going to make it second and 20, or close to 20.
Well, the ball is spotted at the 44-yard line of Clarksville. They have to get to the 36-yard line of Dyer County. So they haven't marked it off yet. So now the ball is spotted at the 39. So they had not marked off the 5-yard penalty.
Only 1:05 left in this quarter. We need to go ahead and get the ball back to
and try to do something.
Right.
Back to pass once again. Fake the pass. Looks downfield. Going to be thrown long. We have. Oh well, well covered.
Yes.
And,
they're going to say he was out of bounds. But I'm not sure that was right.
A great effort that time. What's his number?
All right. Let's take a look at that right here. We're going to look at that on a replay.
Was that Scotty Dillard back there? Oh, holding Dyer County.
Look at there. This is the play. Look at the replay.
And then they called holding on Dyer County.
Look at here. This is the replay. Ball tipped up. He's in bounds.
Had that 1 foot in bounds.
He was in bounds.
But they're going to call a hold against Dyer County. We have an interception.
What would be a 5-yard, 45-yard, I'm sorry. It's on Dyer County.
Yeah. Second down and a long ways to go for him. 55 seconds remaining. Back to pass. Cooper forward. He throws across the middle, and it's going to be skipped. And Dyer County's going to come up with it, but after a skip, the pass that was intended for Watch, and it was overthrown. And Dyer County had a better chance of intercepting it than Watch did of catching it. So it brings up third down and about 17. 51 seconds remaining. And they called a hold over here, and then Dillard had an interception, and they didn't call it. No. 2 wide receivers each side. Quarterback keeps the ball. That's Skylar Luna. He's going to keep it to the outside. He's going to get over and run out of bounds about the 44-yard line.
Well, and it's going into fourth down. He did not want to run out of bounds because that stops the clock. That was not a heady play there.
With 44 seconds remaining.
Right. It's fourth down.
And they ran out of bounds, stopped the clock. The clock won't start until it's snapped. And Dyer County will have a couple plays if they choose to take it.
It looks like they're going to go for it here.
If we get a turnover. If we hold them here and we get to turn it over on downs. Cooper fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking downfield, throws across the middle. It's called at the 35-yard line, and he's still running. And that's Watch. He's up at the 20, the 15, the 10, and we're going to finally bring him down. And he's going to be short of the goal line, but they're going to have first down and goal with 30 seconds left. And we were talking about with an opportunity for us to do something. And
who was it caught that?
Watch. Josh Watch. And Clarksville going to take a Bruce Hayes communication timeout. So timeout on the field. Let's take a 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Sonic's Cheeseburger and Handmade Onion Rings have been a classic duo for years. Almost as long as these classic duos we can't legally say. Like Bonnie and Jekyll and Romeo and With Sonic's Car Hop Classic, you can get a cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99. It's Hey, you weren't supposed to bleep that part out. Seriously? Can we stop with the bleeps? The Sonic Car Hop Classic for $2.99. It's That's worse. Okay, I kind of like that one. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Well, Dyer County, we were watching that replay and break, and Dyer County is trailing at 21-7.
But we didn't see the hold.
No.
We couldn't see the hold.
We couldn't see it because it was out of camera. That's right. That's right.
Not saying it didn't happen. We're saying we couldn't see it because it wasn't in the camera shot. But we could see that it did have an interception with 1 foot in bounds. But they did call it incomplete anyway. But it doesn't matter as Josh Watts ran the ball down. And where they spotted at the 5-yard line. And Clarksville takes another timeout. Clarksville takes another timeout. So timeout on the field. Let's take another 30-second break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Williams from Johnson Williams Funeral Home in Newbern. At Johnson Williams Funeral Home, our goal is to provide the highest level of service while maintaining the level of professionalism that has come to be expected from our firm. We realize that each family's needs are different, and our staff is dedicated to answer all questions and respect your choices. Johnson Williams Funeral Home, proud to be serving the Dyer County area for 60 years.
You're listening to Dyer County football action on the home of the Choctaws, 1450 AM, 1017 FM, WTRO.
Well, Dyer County with 30.9 seconds and really needs to stop it from getting into a bigger hole as they had an opportunity to get the ball back shortly, but it looks like now Clarksville has an opportunity to score, and Dyer County's going to have to work to keep them out of the end zone.
And they have Cooper Ford back to pass. He's back to pass, looking, getting pressure. He gets away from it, throws it to the goal line, and it's going to be incomplete. Man, we were putting some pressure on Ford Cooper that time, the quarterback, and couldn't get a hold of him, but he throws an incomplete pass, and it runs the clock down to 24 seconds. 24 seconds remaining in the first half. Dyer County trailing 21-7. And I guess Clarksville taking all their timeouts. So if we could have tackled him that time, but they have a tremendous kicker in Caden Patterson.
Yeah, this is at least field goal area right here.
And I think you'll hear from Patterson. He ought to sign a big D1 school. Cooper Ford back to handoff. This time it's going to try the.
That's number 26, Malik Santiago.
Santiago, he goes from the right side to the left, cuts it up the middle, and goes in untouched from 5 yards out. Touchdown, Clarksville. Makes it 27-7. Clarksville with 19 seconds remaining in the first half. Caden Patterson in to kick for Clarksville. And I want everybody to remember that kid's name, Caden Patterson.
Yeah.
He's got a strong leg. Snap is good. The kick is wide. It is still good. And did I see a flag go up right at the line of scrimmage? So
nope, guess not.
Oh, I think he's going to call that we leaped to try to block.
Yeah, I do. It's on the ground now. I see it.
So flag was thrown at the 5 yard line. And it's going to be penalized on the, and it's going to be on the kickoff. So the kick was good, and it looked like a little wide left, but it wasn't one of the long true ones as he normally kicks.
But it was wide left, but it went wide after it had gone through the uprights.
Oh, he's going to punish those trees back there behind the end zone. So we're going to have a first choice farm and lawn kickoff coming up. But we won't give credit to the Solace Seamless Gutters for their extra point. It would have if it had been Dyer County's, but we won't say that Solace Seamless Gutters has got the extra point. And they're going to step off another big walk-off. You know, this is the second time they've stepped off a 15-yard penalty for a kickoff. Normally, in high school, we kick off from the 40. And this lawn and garden, a choice farm and lawn kickoff is going to be from the Dyer County 45-yard line. And the last time he did that, he went through the uprights. So Patterson once again to kick off for Clarksville. Good, high, strong kick. Once again, it goes through the uprights for a touchback. Man, he's got a strong leg. I want to keep up with him, see where he goes. But that'll be Dyer County ball at their own 20-yard line with 19 seconds remaining in the first half. Trailing now with a score of 28-7. Let's see whether Dyer County will attempt a few long passes here.
Well, it's 15 seconds left to go, so we'll see.
I think we'll go for it.
You think they'll try one?
Instead of just taking a knee, I think we'll try something.
Yeah, it may be conservative.
Yeah.
And we are in the Wildcat.
Well, yeah, because we're down to 1 second, and we're going to try the Wildcat and run it. They're going to try the left side and get to the sideline, and we're going to pick up enough for the first down and get out of bounds, it looks like. So Jeffrey Taylor took the direct snap, and he got out of bounds, picked up a Henson Insurance Company first down.
It's our 10th.
10th first down of the first half. That's pretty good moving the ball, but we only have 7 points to show for it. Ball is spotted right at the 30-yard line, so Jeffrey Taylor knew where he was going, what he needed to get to for the first down.
Lining up in the Wildcat again, and Jeffrey Taylor.
Back to pass. He's looking. He passes over here to Deion Thompson. Deion Thompson catches it at 28, across the 30, 35, makes a spin move, and he goes out of bounds, and then it takes a lick, and they just watch him get hit, and nothing there. So the ball is spotted at the 37-yard line, and is he saying a motion penalty against Dyer County?
Okay.
So that will nullify that. We'll take it back.
50 yards penalized and 6 penalties so far tonight.
So I didn't see the flag down. But the referee came up and motioned it. The ball is going to be spotted at the 25-yard line, first down and 15. And that's the end of the first half with Dyer County trailing in the ball game 28-7. So let's take a 3-minute break, reminding you this is Dyer County Choctaw football on WTRO.
Feel like